What is up, everybody? You wanna know why I'm smiling right now? You wanna know why I'm smiling? Yes, I'm still mad at Messiah for him having my back hurting today. And I'm getting him back for that. We're still good, but I gotta get him back for slamming me on the ground. Still, because he slammed me on the ground. We may be good. We may be good with each other, but I gotta get him back for two things. I gotta get him back for low blowing me for real. Because, we normally just play around, but when it's like TWN Mania, yeah, it's going down. And, like, not TWN, not all things in TWN are fake. Like, when we want to play around so we won't want to, like, hurt each other, yeah, we do it for fake, but, for special occasions, like pay-per-views, yeah, it's all real. So yeah, I gotta get him back for low blowing me for real because I never legitimately got low blowed before. And then yeah, the other things for slamming me on the ground. Now my shoulder's feeling great, so that means I'm cleared and I'm coming out of a half a day retirement because I've been retired for this day for the rest of this day until now. So a half a day retirement coming out of it. Now I just got back from the water park. Just so you guys know, my hair is dried off. I just got done. My hair's frizzy and all that because it got chlorine in it. I gotta go, you know, you know, clean it off. Gotta go take a bath or whatever. But I don't really have to do that at the moment. Um, so how y'all guys doing? I'm actually doing great today, but I think I'm actually starting a feud with Jaden because Jaden is the one who took the TWN title away from me, and I don't know. Me and Messiah, we went back and forth at each other and stuff. So I don't know whenever I start feuds with him, like it gets intense. It gets intense. And I make videos and, talk about what happens between us two sometimes when we was feuding, but mostly it's just now finally we're gonna have somebody else to feud with besides Messiah. Now I'm good with Messiah, but I just gotta get him back for slamming me on the ground and low blowing me. But now we're good. We're good. Even though he basically turned heel on the Bullet Club, I give him one more chance, guys. I give him one more chance. Me and Jaden will give him one more chance. That's basically what he was doing in that whole entire match. Because I could have been the leader and got intergalactic champion, and retain my TWN title and be the leader of the Bullet Club. But that was all taken away from me by Jaden with his move that is now banned, obviously, because I told you guys like multiple times in these 3 live streams I made today. This is actually the third one, actually. So, uh, yeah. So let's do, let's start some wrestling drama. How about don't we? Even though me and Jaden already got some wrestling drama, he Cesaro swinged me when I called him out for a rematch at at on two on Tuesday next week for the TWN title, not the intergalactic title, but the TWN title. That's the only one I want. Besides the World Heavyweight, if I get an opportunity for like the Phenomenal title or the Demon or Lunatic or whatever other title, I take it because as long as I'm a champion, I'm okay. I don't really care if it's the worst champion on one of the worst championships on the roster. As long as I'm champion, I'm okay. Like heck, if they have put me with if we have a loser belt championship match, like if we all of a sudden make a loser belt and I lose, I don't care. Because as long as I'm champion, the loser of that match gets the loser belt. So, sometimes that's on Grimm's Tour Show. So, my first belt in TWN was the World Heavyweight title. The second best title on the roster. TWN title was the third best. Universal title was the number one best. Number two best, World Heavyweight. So I held the second best title and the third best title. Each of them I held once because, I don't get a lot of opportunities. I could have. The only time I got a title opportunity and I actually took that match was for the TWN World Heavyweight title because yeah, it was me versus Messiah at TWN Mania 7 main event. Like, I don't understand why, it wouldn't have just been the Universal Championship in the main event. But they have, they run the show different down in TWN. They, Messiah basically just does whatever he wants to do. Heck, we could start off with the Universal title match, even though that's main event caliber. Main event caliber, I meant. And we could start off with a hardcore championship. That's main event caliber. And sometimes WWE be having people, main event to one championship match, which would be main event. But he don't care. He starts off with any championship. He have the whole show with championship matches. He just tries to do whatever he wants to do. He wants to be heel. He wants to be heel. If I want to be face for the rest of my career, or both my careers, because I'm basically still in KWE, just waiting for that one match to happen. That first blood match, I never had. This is going to be the first ever first blood match in KWE history. So have a first blood match cause we really don't want to make nobody like bleed. So we be going for real on camera, but we try not to make anybody bleed because their parents, when they go back home, they're gonna be mad. So, but Marquise, he probably won't care. So, I was about to say we could get some red paint or whatever, and put it on. If I punch him really hard in like on the top of his head, I can just for the show, guys, I could pass him a blood capsule or whatever. It's not gonna be real. Pass him some red paint. He's gonna smother it on his face wherever he really wants to. Most likely, where you're most like in wrestling, where you're most likely to start bleeding is either your nose or you're bleeding from your forehead area. Like you start get like busted open right here, and it'll start bleeding and running down your face. It's rare to it's rare to very rare that I see blood around. WWE. I don't normally see blood. The only time so far this year I've seen blood was Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That was the only time this year I saw anybody, you know, bleed. Like bleed from the top of their head. But like I watched top busting open videos, like when top bloody wrestling videos, like video like top bloodiest moments, and like it's basically like 100 of moments where they started bleeding. Yes, there's a lot of moments, so there's more than 100 moments when somebody started bleeding on WWE, especially in the Attitude Era, because that happened multiple times. Like, if you could count how many times somebody started bleeding in WWE or in another time period WWF, if you could count how many times somebody had bled blood freaking on WWE or WWF, whatever you want to say, you would count a lot. Like a lot, like 1.4 trillion times it happened. Like it would be a lot of times that people bled blood. In my whole KWE career, only started bleeding once. That's when I went against Zane. See, we got this foldable chairs, and it got a little sharp part, So he body slammed me on one of those, and it scraped my arm right here. And then I started bleeding, and there was blood, like rubbed all over the trampoline. Well, the older one that we had. We got a new one now, but it's broke, and we got a bent pole. And the net ripped off of one pole. And we tried to tie it down to the apron, tie the net down so it wouldn't blow around every time, like wind blows every time. Like sometimes the wind blows like when a storm's about to happen, like the wind blows like very bad, and so like it almost a lot of times there was a lot of times where our trampoline, the old one, tipped over, like flew over. Our old car nearly got freaking destroyed. Not, it didn't flip over, I'm just saying. But during like that, like it was like 100 miles per hour winds. And surprisingly, that was a couple of years ago. And these trees still haven't fell down yet. In my neighbor's yard, one of their trees fell 2016. And like the top, like the bottom part is still around here. Like it's still in their backyard. Now, let me think about something. Okay, so because I know as soon as I go back to school and as soon as I start going back to wrestling, I know for sure that I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get attacked by Jaden. I know for sure. And he's gonna put me in that's banned, and he doesn't watch my videos anymore. He all of a sudden just stopped watching my videos. He used to watch my videos on Jay the Cobra, and he used to watch my videos on here. But he all of a sudden just stopped watching my videos on both of my channels. And he blocked me on Discord because, because I was saying when we meet, and Messiah was feuding. I keep on saying stuff like, I'm gonna beat him at SummerSlam, I'm gonna beat him and all that stuff. You know, I'm gonna kick his butt, but the A word. And, you know, because I thought it got really, really, really intense. So, got to the point where I just said, I'm done with this. I'm gonna end his career. I'm gonna break his arm. I'm gonna break his arm, and I'm gonna break his ankle. That's that. I think that feud was TWN Mania. It ended TWN Mania. The feud ended at TWN Mania. It said he literally, when we got to school that day, TWN Mania 7. He said he put his arm out. Go ahead, break it. I don't care. He said that. I decided that if I broke his arm, then I didn't want to end the man's career, because he would probably come back if he breaks his arm, he's gonna come back within a couple of months, so it doesn't even matter. And I wouldn't want to have my arm broken. So I said to myself when I was thinking about it, he still had his arm out. I was thinking about, and I said to myself, why would I just break his arm? Because I knew he was gonna come back. I know he's gonna come back and break one of my body parts. That's what I said to myself. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. Because I don't want to end your pathetic career anyways. That's what I said. I think. It was a career anyways. That's what I said. I think. It was a long time ago, so it was like last year, so. Yeah, last year in. Now. Yeah. But now we got a feud with Jaden. Okay, each and every time I come to TWN, I always have somebody trying to feud with me. I always have somebody trying to mess with me. Always have somebody trying to get me, and always have somebody trying to break my arm, trying to put me to sleep, trying to do all that. Always have some people trying to kill me. Sometimes. Jeremiah, I know you still watch my videos. I know you watch my videos. I just know it. You say you never watch my videos. I know you watch my videos. So Jeremiah, wherever you're at, you can't touch me now. Because if you're in a whole nother state, good luck trying to get me because you can't. You can't no more. Can't try to kill me no more. The only way you would be able to try to come is if you just flunked and you're still in the 6th grade hall, roaming around in the 6th grade halls right now, and you all of a sudden, screw this, I'm gonna go get Jade in the 7th grade hall. He's gonna go up there. He's gonna go up there to 7th grade hall. He's gonna find me. He's gonna go in the bathroom. I'm probably gonna be in there because I'm really always in the bathroom because, sometimes I gotta use the bathroom because after lunch, I drink a whole bottle of sweet tea, so I have to use the bathroom a lot. So every time I went to the okay, this was last year. I'm talking about last year now. So every time I would go into the bathroom, Jeremiah, because he knew that I always go in there. That I always go in there. After every period, after every time I go outside, every time I go class from class, but after, like, let's just say this, I'm going the first period, but first, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He'd be there. Then I'm going to second period, but before that, and then it just goes on and on and on and on. Every time, he knows I go to the bathroom before periods, in between periods. So, it sounds very weird when I say that, but no, it's not like that. Its period is a class, like 5th period, 7th period, 8th period, 9th period, and all that other stuff. There's not even an 8th or 9th period, actually. I'm stupid as heck. But between every period, he knows I would be in there. I don't even hardly go to the bathroom as a lot as I did last year. Because I knew because didn't even feel safe going to the bathroom. But I went in there anyways. Because I knew as soon as I went in that bathroom, every time I went in that bathroom, as soon as I've been in that bathroom, as soon as I go through, turn that corner, he'd be there. He would be right there waiting for me in the corner of the room. Or sink as I'm coming in. And I'll be like, and I just say hi, so, try to talk sweet to him because, I don't want to, you know, he actually legit tries to kill me, and that's not even wrestling. So he doesn't even do wrestling. He does wrestling, but he literally tries to kill people when he does wrestling. Because he's really a lunatic. Like, that's not even his gimmick. Like, that's his real self. Like, see, all my gimmicks are my real self. See, I was El Lucha. I'm a lucha style wrestler sometimes. I'm good with lucha style wrestling. High flying, lucha style, high flying, all that. Lucha Underground. Pentagon, Rey Mysterio, a couple other dudes that I forgot their names. All of them. That's what my style used to be. I still can do lucha style wrestling. Hurricane Ranas, freaking, suicide dives. Like, I move very fast when I wrestle. That's where I got the fastness. I got that from my lucha style wrestling, because you got to move fast, and you got to move very, very fast when you're attempting to do like a hurricane rana or all the lucha style moves. You have to go fast, have to be and think fast. My Bullet Club character is my real self because I love the Bullet Club. And every time, what the heck is this? Oh, I got so much dirt on me. I'm wearing my flip flop. It's not really flip flops. It's Nike slides. Um, and I'm without socks, obviously. I normally don't even go outside with any shoes or any socks. I just go barefooted every day. I like to let myself free and all that stuff. Oh, that does not sound right. That does not sound right. Guys, forget that I said that. Let my feet free, I mean. Dude, okay, pause on that. Because every time, like, I say something that sounds weird and sounds sexual, yeah, I'm gonna pause that because every time I'm gonna say pause because that means I'm pausing what I said and referring it back to what I was really saying, but so it won't make it sound like I said something, weird. And when I just spit, but I see I got a lot of saliva in my mouth. That does not sound right. Pause though. Pause. It may sound weird. I know. I know. Guys, there's a lot of dumb kids at school that talk about dumb stuff. So that's the only reason I know it all, because all these dumb kids talking about something about beating their meat and stuff. Like, I barely even know what that means. Like, kids at school are just stupid these days. Talk about them freaking. And sometimes they even talk about like having sex. I know what that is, because that's what happens in life. You got to if you want to have kids, or you could just adopt, whatever. But if you don't feel like spending money or whatever for adoption or whatever, then yeah, that's what you got to do. In other words, they say it as the F word. Um, yeah. So yeah, from dumb kids at school, I know it all. I That's just from dumb kids at school. They're I'm just gonna say they're a bad influence on everybody because they just say bad stuff and freaking weird sexual stuff all the time. And it's not gonna end. They're gonna go around in the hall, they're gonna go that they're gonna do everything. They're gonna do and say everything. They're not gonna stop. They're gonna say, "Oh, I'm beating mommy," all that stuff. They're just retarded. All that stuff is just retarded. A whole bunch of kids at school say that. They cuss too a lot. The first time I heard somebody cuss at school was like when everybody started cussing for me. It was the fourth grade because everybody came. Marquise came. Pazlo. Marquise. Um, Amarion. Everyone that I don't. Marquise came around fourth grade. Then my friend Amarion Solomon came. he blurted out, like literally blurted out. So at first, we watch little kids movies, sometimes class, cause obviously around like fourth grade, we was about, let me see, 24. It was at least, I have no idea. I don't remember. All I remember fourth grade was short. I think it was 2016 all the way through 2016. Then okay, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye guys.